coming soon, and that means time for a New Year's resolution. And this time, a New Year's resolution that actually sticks and works. And I believe that the key ingredient of making a New Year's resolution that actually works is to keep it SMART. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down SMART into its 5 components and give you examples as well to make it more understandable and for you to understand how we can implement SMART into our New Year's resolutions. So we're first going to start with S, which stands for specific. For your New Year's resolution to work, it needs to be specific. For instance, saying that your New Year's resolution is to be fitter, to speak more languages, or to be more social is just too vague. Because how exactly are we going to get fitter? What exactly does getting fitter mean to you? Is it to eat healthier? Is it to go to the gym? Is it to swim more? Is it to join your local run club? You want to speak more languages, okay? But what language do you want to be able to speak? Because there's so many languages out there that you can learn. How many languages do you want to learn? Okay, so you say you want to be more social, you want to make new friends. Okay, how are you going to do that? What exactly are you going to do to be more social? Do you simply want to make new friends, or do you just want to put yourself out there? What does being more social mean to you? And how exactly are you going to do that? This is why being more specific matters. When you turn vague goals into clearer goals, it makes your goal more actionable. For instance, instead of saying, I want to get fitter, say, this year I will go to the gym. Instead of saying, I want to speak more languages, say, I want to be able to speak Spanish. Instead of saying, I want to be more social, say, I want to go for social events. Or I want to join a society. M for measurable. Once your goal is specific, the next step is making it measurable. A goal is measurable when you can clearly track your progress over time and therefore know whether you are improving or not. If you can't measure it, then it's easy to feel like you're failing or to stop altogether because you don't know or you're not aware of the progress that you have made. Measurable goals makes the goal more tangible. Instead of relying on how you feel, you have quantifiable progress, making you see and be able to monitor your progress over time. For instance, saying I want to read more is not measurable because what does more mean to you? Is that once a month? Is that every week? Is it that you want to read a book every day? We need to be able to measure that more. So instead you can say, I want to read a book for 10 minutes every day or every other day. And that's what makes it more measurable because you can track whether you have been able to read a book for 10 minutes a day, as it is easier to monitor rather than to say, I want to read more, because what does that more mean? Measurable goals makes your progress visible. And when you can see your progress, you are far more likely to stay consistent. A for achievable. Now that your goal is specific and measurable, we need to make it achievable. This is where many New Year's resolutions start to fall apart, because the goal we set simply doesn't fit into our real life. An achievable goal is one that challenges you, but it is still realistic given your time and your current commitments that you have. There's nothing wrong with aiming high, but if your New Year's resolution is too extreme and completely unrealistic, it can quickly lead to burnout and huge disappointment. For instance, if you tell yourself that you want to exercise or you want to go to the gym every single day or 4 times a week or 5 times a week, and you are someone who never used to exercise, who never used to go to the gym before, setting that sort of goal for yourself is incredibly unrealistic. It might sound great, but if you're someone who doesn't go to the gym before, who doesn't really exercise a lot before, being able to commit to going to the gym 5 times a week or every single day is going to be difficult, and you may even burn out. We want the goals to be challenging, but not too challenging that it affects us mentally, or it affects our energy and affects our current commitments that we have. That's why we need to start small and make it fit into our current routine and then gradually build it up. When your goal is achievable, being consistent with it is going to be much easier than if it is unrealistic. And it is consistency that is the key, and that is important, not intensity. R for relevance. A goal can be specific, measurable, achievable, but if it is not relevant, it may not last. Relevance is about why the goal matters to you. Not because it sounds impressive or cool or trendy, but because it genuinely aligns with your values and your priorities. Many New Year's resolutions fail because it's based on external pressure. We set goals because it's what everyone else is doing, because it may look good on social media, or because it feels like we should. But the main question we should be asking ourselves is, why do we want to do it? And a goal that isn't meaningful to you is usually the first one to be abandoned. Joining a society, attending events, or meeting new people should support the kind of life you actually want to live, not the one you think you are supposed to want. Your New Year's resolution shouldn't feel like a chore, but it should start to feel like something purposeful and meaningful to you. And the final component for SMART is T for time bound. Without a time frame, even the best goals can be endlessly postponed. When a goal has no deadline, there is always that excuse of tomorrow, next week I'm going to do it. In 2 weeks' time, I'm going to do it. In a month's time, I'm going to do it. And before you know it, the year has already passed. A time-bound goal creates urgency and structure. It gives your New Year's resolution a start and a finish. Rather than saying, I want to learn French, instead you could say, by June, I want to be able to hold a basic conversation in French. This makes your goal feel real and actionable rather than distant and abstract. I hope we can see that New Year's resolutions tend to fail because the goals themselves aren't built to last. By keeping it specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, we can make vague goals to become clearer and more sustainable. And ultimately, the key on being able to achieve goals and to achieve your New Year's resolution starts with consistency and being able to be consistent. And that can start by making your goals SMART. Remember that your New Year's resolution isn't just for January, isn't just for February, it's not just for 3 months. It's for the whole year, if not longer than that. And the end goal, depending on what your goal is to be able to integrate that into your daily, weekly routine. Anyways, I hope you found it helpful. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Other than that, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!